Hello everyone, welcome back to Kirklees Guitar School. Today we're going to have a look at the main riff for Just Got Paid by ZZ Top. I know Bonamassa did an excellent cover of this as well. If you type into YouTube, Just Got Paid live at the Royal Albert Hall, it's an absolutely phenomenal performance. I think everybody should check that out. So this is day 10 of my 12 Days of Riffmas series. At time of recording, in December 2024, I'm running a competition where you can win a free lesson with me. Have a look in the description, there's some more details about that if you don't know about it already. Also, first link in the description will link you to our private Facebook group. If you join the group and navigate to the Files tab, you can download all the tabs for every lesson I've ever done here on the YouTube channel, absolutely for free. I don't want anything from you. Right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today. So this is what we're going to look at today. This is this riff. So there's a lot going on, so let's try and break that down as best we can. So we're going to palm mute pretty much the vast majority of this piece up until this 7th fret over here. 7th fret of the A string. Now what that means is I'm going to take this part of my palm and I'm going to put it just after the bridge of the guitar. You see this gap in between the pickup, this silver bit, and the edge of the bridge. I'm going to put my palm roughly around here, and what that's going to do is a palm mute gives you... Almost if you imagine if somebody's talking to you and then they cover your mouth, you can still tell what they're saying, but it's quite muffled. It's that effect that we're getting. So we're palm muting pretty much the first 5 beats of this 8-beat phrase. So with my palm mute on, I'm going to hammer on between the 5th and the 7th fret of the A string with my index and ring finger. Like that. Now that should be quite percussive because I'm muting this. Try that for me. At that point where you've hammered, is that grammatically correct? I'm not sure. After you've done that hammer, you should have both fingers should still be making contact with the fretboard. As soon as you hammered, you don't want to be letting go of this one. That motion should have both of these fellas pressing the fretboard at the same time. So that's with a downstroke. Then with an upstroke, I'm going to play the low E string. And while that's going on, I'm going to take my index finger and I'm going to move it down to the 5th fret of the D string and catch that note. Notice how every other note is this low E string. And I'm going to play that low E string immediately after doing the 5 as well. I'm then going to come back to the 7th fret of the A string, open low E, 5th fret of the A. So let's just put a pin in this for a second and just practice this first bar. Now I promise the more time that you spend on this bit, the easier that this bit's going to be, okay? Sounds a bit wonky, but trust me with it, it will come. And it's one of those where you have to practice slow to get the technique, but it doesn't really start to sound like it until you've got the BPM up there. Moving on into the second bar if we're ready to do so. Open low E string again. 7th fret. That's an octave, is that? Now from this point, after you play those 2 notes, we can relieve the palm mute. We can do a position shift down to the 3rd fret. And I've got 3, 0. Now you can pull off if you want to. I'm pretty sure they're pulling off actually in hindsight. And then I've got this E note down here on the 2nd fret of the D string. So the last 3 notes of this phrase. Yeah, how it has that cool kind of like bluesy vibe. Pause the video and work on the whole lick for me, please. How did you get on with that one? Let me know in the comments. Like I say, take a clip of you playing this on your phone and enter the competition if it's still within date to do so. We've got about half a dozen entries so far, so you've got plenty of opportunity to win a free lesson with me. Okay, I will see you in a couple of days for day number 11. Thank you so much.